guys. Welcome to the second part of our podcast with Mr. Manad Mishra, a final year undergraduate at IIT Kharagpur and recently bagged in PPO from Google India. So, in the previous video, we discussed about how one can prepare for off-campus opportunities, how to build a good profile. In this video, we're discussing about Manad's experience with Google Mountain View office in his internship. So, let's get started. So now moving towards your experience with the Google. So what were your experience with the Google and what all rounds were there and what all learnings did you learn with the whole process? And how long was the process also?
Yeah. So for internships, the procedure for like foreign offices such as US and Europe is a bit it's quite different from what happens in India. So what in India usually what happens is that you have first you'll give a test, and then based on the first you'll apply, then you'll get a link for the test, and if you clear the test, then you'll have I think 4 rounds of technical interview, 3 to 4 rounds of technical interview, and 1 round of HR or leadership questions type of interview. And if you qualify those, then you get the offer. But this is not the case with foreign offices, like especially US. So I applied to North America. So North America has a common listing, job listing. So both US and Canada combined. So I received the test link. So that's the first round. And after the test, there are two technical interviews. So these two technical interviews, if you qualify both of these, then there is something called the host matching phase, which is a very important phase in this internship procedure. So this host matching phase is the phase where most people get stuck, or most people get rejected, because the technical interviews, they're good interviews, but a lot of people can qualify this a lot of people qualify this, but many people get filtered out in the host matching phase. So what the host matching phase is that basically you if your interview performances as well as your test performance and your profile, resume and profile, everything goes to all the managers who are जो अपने projects इस साल conduct कराने वाले हैं, and then they review your profile and as well as your performance, and if they find that your profile matches with whatever project I'm offering, so then they schedule an interview with you. And if they find that फिर इंटरव्यू में तुम्हारा इंटरव्यू लेंगे, तुम्हें जज करेंगे कि तुम्हें आता है कि नहीं उस फील्ड में, तुम्हें क्या किया है, and if they find that you are good enough for that project, so they extend an offer. So you can have one host match, or 2 or 3, even 4, but and you can even have none. So this is the brief overview of the project, of the process. And so I'd first like to begin by the first, and this can span across very many months. So for me, I applied in September, and I applied in August end, I think, and I gave my test in September, and my first interview was in, I think, November. It was my technical interviews were in December, early December, late November. And then my first matching happened in January, and the second happened in February. So it's a very long process. It can span out to 4 or 5 months. So you need to be patient and you need to have a lot of patience for at least for off-campus internships. So I'd like to begin by the first stage. So the first stage was the test. So the test was I'd say it was medium difficulty level, the questions. Medium to easy, because that time Google used to conduct their tests in their own platform, which is the Kickstart platform, and not HackerRank and HackerRat as they do they have been doing recently. So the tests were medium. So after qualifying the test, there were 2 interviews, and both of them were algo and DS based, algo and data structure based. And for those questions, those interviews also, I'd rate them as a medium to medium difficulty level. They were not very tough, and they were good level questions, but not very tough, or something which you cannot answer any, कुछ भी answer नहीं कर सकता, ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. Decent level questions थे. मैंने अपनी practice mostly LeetCode से की थी. So and with respect to LeetCode, I'd rate them as medium level only. And one question I remember was like a matrix DP sort of problem. So basically उस type of questions होते हैं ना कि एक matrix दिया हुआ है, matrix में सेल के ये value हैं and you have to traverse from one end and another and कुछ maximize करना होता है. तो ये तो बस बहुत brief like basic ऐसा था, but this one was the question was complex, but something like that. कि एक matrix दिया है, matrix के हर cell की you have to like some block cells हैं जिन cell में जा नहीं सकते हो and you have to start from one end and go to the other end, you maximize the score along the way. So this was the first interview question, and the second one was also the second one was similar to the very popular buy and sell stocks problem. So that's a problem which is present both in InterviewBit and LeetCode. It's called I'll add the problem, the similar problem links in the description. And so that problem was basically that you were given the prices of, like, it was not exactly stocks, but it was very similar to the stocks, that you have to maximize profit with some limited number of transactions, something like that. So mainly I'd say that LeetCode medium level, and even the other questions which I was asking my other interviews for other companies, I'd rate them around this difficulty level. Since this is an internship, and for internship they don't usually like go beyond medium, they don't go towards hard. So I'll ask Jalesh to insert the links of all the like similar questions in the description of this video.
Yeah, sure. We'll add all those links in the description. You can have a look at all those links, what Manad is saying. So like Manad, like this is the technical rounds and all. So like in this like the first 2 rounds of technical interview, were there any HR based questions like anything, or these were the tech only rounds? Like there was no any other questions. The DP like CP questions were there only. Like what was the round about?
So it's not just CP. So for me it was CP. Basically what happens is that दो interviews मैंने बोला वो होते हैं. But if ऐसा है कि तुम्हारे जो भी तुम्हारे recruiter है, if he or she is not like उसे लग रहा है कि कुछ doubtful है तुम्हारा performance, like मतलब he like कि तुम्हें उनको कोई और criteria चाहिए तुम्हें judge करने के लिए. So like doubtful नहीं, like there's some like उनको लग रहा है कि हाँ मुझे थोड़ा और metric चाहिए इस बंदे को judge करने के लिए. So they can take a third or fourth interview. So which will be generally based on, which can be based on system design. So for system design, suppose like the interviewer can tell you that I want to build this form of system so that like maybe ऑडिटोरियम का सिस्टम बिल्ड करना है मेरे को, जिसमें मैं टिकट्स को ले सकता हूँ, टिकट्स ट्रांजैक्शंस कर सकता हूँ. तो तुम्हें थोड़ा आइडिया देना पड़ेगा कि कैसे कर सकते हैं वो, क्या क्या मॉड्यूल्स हो सकते हैं. सो दैट्स अ बेसिक सिस्टम डिजाइन प्रॉब्लम, एंड उसमें थोड़ा बहुत नॉलेज होना चाहिए. यू नीड टू नो अ बिट अबाउट मल्टी थ्रेडिंग एंड पैरेलल प्रोग्रामिंग एंड स्टफ लाइक दैट. सो लाइक वो थोड़ा चेक कर सकते हैं तुम्हारा, अगर इफ मतलब इफ दे फील दैट योर परफॉर्मेंस इज, मतलब उनको कुछ और मेट्रिक चाहिए तुम्हें परफॉर्मेंस जज करने के लिए. योर फर्स्ट इंटरव्यूज वर नॉट इनफ. So these are the questions that might be asked. And apart from this, like in India, as I mentioned, like I did not have this round, but in India they take this round, which is called Googliness round. So what Googliness means is basically they test your non-technical skills, such as your leadership skills, your resourcefulness, and other qualities. So like those are very standard HR type questions. Like they'll tell you that what are the challenges you faced in your experiences, and mention any one difficulty which you overcame, something like that, or any one instance in which you displayed some leadership quality. So yeah, so these are the standard HR questions. So maybe Jalaj can add a doc of these standard HR questions also.
Yeah, sure, I will.
And yeah, so and for as for the system design part, I would suggest that there is a very a good book which I referred for practicing and basically understanding system design. So it's called Cracking the Coding Interview. So it also has a lot of coding questions which are asked, and like you'll get a very good idea of what kind of questions are asked both for algorithms and data structures as well as for system design. So it's called Cracking the Coding Interview, and I think yeah, we can add that book also into the description.
Yeah, sure. So my round and you are doing all good. So now we'll begin with the host matching thing. So what's your experience with the host matching thing, and what kind of questions were asked in that particular round?
Yeah, so host matching is, as I mentioned, is a very long process. And so what happens in the beginning of host matching is basically the recruiter will give you basically a very big Google form, which is a form of a questionnaire. So in which there will be questions like what are your fields of interest and what all projects you've done and what were the topics involved in the project, something like that. So तुम्हें बेसिकली ब्रीफ लिस्ट में अपना पूरा एक्सपीरियंसेस बताना है, सारे एरियाज ऑफ इंटरेस्ट बताने हैं, क्या क्या कहाँ कहाँ तुम वर्क करना प्रेफर करोगे. So once you have filled this questionnaire, as I mentioned, the recruiter will send out your questionnaire, your resume, and your interview performances to all the managers, and the managers will see if your profile is suitable for his or her project. So I got 2 matches. The first match was from the Google search team in Mountain View, and like I've heard that Google search is like they are very elite sort of team, so उनका cut off बहुत high होता है, तो मेरे इधर expectations थे नहीं उस team से, but interview went well. Basically, the questions were mostly non-technical, so the interviewer focused on कि मेरे projects जो थे, she asked me to describe them and told me कि उन्होंने मुझसे पूछा कि तुम्हें पता है कि गूगल सर्च क्या करती है एग्जैक्टली, सो बेसिक आइडिया होना चाहिए कि टीम क्या करती है. तुम्हें यू गेट टू नो द टीम नेम बिफोर हैंड, सो एक बार पता कर लो कि हाँ ये टीम क्या करती है, इसके क्या क्या मतलब क्या क्या एरियाज ऑफ इंटरेस्ट हो सकते हैं. मतलब ये इंपॉर्टेंट है फिगर आउट करना कि ये टीम में तुम्हें क्यों चूज किया होगा. ऐसा हो सकता है कि तुम्हारा कोई एक प्रोजेक्ट उस टीम के प्रोजेक्ट से मैच कर रहा है, तो जस्ट मेक श्योर कि तुम्हें उस प्रोजेक्ट का तुम थोड़ा अपना रिवाइज कर लो कि हाँ तुमने इस प्रोजेक्ट में क्या क्या किया था. तो मेरा ऐसे हुआ कि तो एक मेरा मशीन लर्निंग डीप लर्निंग बेस्ड प्रोजेक्ट था, तो शी आस्क्ड मी क्वेश्चंस अबाउट दैट प्रोजेक्ट, एंड मैंने बताया कि मैंने बेसिकली क्या क्या किया था. there weren't any like other questions, other technical questions, प्रोजेक्ट रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस ही थे. एंड फिर नॉर्मल क्वेश्चंस थे कि तुम्हें कोई डाउट है तुम पूछ सकते हो मेरे से. सो दैट वाज माय फर्स्ट इंटरव्यू, एंड unfortunately I did not get an offer from that team, which is Google Search. And my second interview, my second match, which I got after a month, was from Chrome Media team. So the project was basically on video compression. So like how like the codecs which we use to compress a video, with the videos we see on YouTube or even on Chrome or on a browser. So for that, I had a project similar, not similar, but I had a project on computer vision. Like the interviewer asked me a lot of questions based on that project, and like we discussed कि वो project में क्या क्या किया था, and वो इसमें कैसे use हो सकता है, वीडियो कम्प्रेशन में कैसे यूज हो सकता है. फिर वो इंटरव्यू वो भी मेरा like I'd say दोनों ही अच्छे गए थे, but I got the offer from in my second interview.
Okay. So like we can sum this like कि अगर अगर तुम्हारे CV में प्रोजेक्ट है और जो उनका जो काम है, if they matches then you got a match, and your whole interview or that particular round will be based on that one project or 1 or 2 projects only which matches with their work. Kind of.
Not product नहीं, not project. Project नहीं match करना चाहिए, but basically your area should match. Like तुमने उस एरिया में काम किया था. जैसे कि मेरा फर्स्ट वाले का एरिया था मशीन लर्निंग एंड डीप लर्निंग एंड somewhat NLP. So I had a project related to that. So इसलिए मेरे like I think they considered my profile and they like took my interview. And the second also the area was deep learning and computer vision. So that's why so I know other people whose profile were open source and like software development. So they also got matched from a project which involved open source and software development. So like so even if your area of work matches with the area of the project, so you'll get you might get a match.
Okay. So yeah, this sums up your journey with the Google interview and how you got selected with Mountain View office. So our last question is like, what advices would you give to someone in his first year or the second year starting his journey, and what all things he should consider while learning and doing things? So what is your advice for your juniors?
So for juniors, first of all, I'd like to say कि like be involved in some sort of like technical, even a research group is fine, or even if you're not able to get selected in some research group or some student group, then try to do some projects in your first or second years. And as I mentioned कि generally first second years को internship offer उनको ढूंढना मुश्किल होता है, क्योंकि like companies prefer करते हैं pre-final years. So try for startups or small companies, and basically have some projects and have some stuff which you can write in your resume. And along with all this, like, तुम projects तो करोगे ही, तुम internships तो ढूंढोगे ही, internships करोगे, but very important is basically algorithms and data science का knowledge होना चाहिए. So that's very important even if your profile is machine learning based. So for that, I'd advise कि सबसे पहले तो एक कोर्स कर लो. If you can like college offer कर रहा है तो college के एक college का course कर लो in algorithms and data structures, and if not, then there are a lot of online courses also in Udacity and Coursera जहाँ पे तुम्हें basic idea मिल सकता है. And I would advise कि एक किसी language को पकड़ के उसमें proficient हो जाओ. Like I chose C++, so you can choose either C, C++, or even Java. Not C, C++ or Java. And Python is also good, but mostly people advise ki competitive programming Python में नहीं करनी चाहिए. So I'd also advise ki prefer C++ or Java. And apart from this, apart from this, like a lot of people do like they stick to a platform. Like कुछ लोग code forces करते हैं, कोई code chef में करते हैं. मैं पर्सनली मैंने ज़्यादा लीड कोड पे किया था, लाइक लीड कोड इंटरव्यू पे किया था. मैंने कोड फोर्सेस मैंने किया है, बट मैंने आई थिंक आई डिड नॉट लाइक pay much attention to maintaining a good profile on code forces. I practiced on code forces, and like I used to do the ladders. There are a lot of A2OJ ladders if you have heard of it. So
Exactly.
I will add all those in the description. So I used to practice those A2OJ ladders, and then the main source from which I practiced was LeetCode. So for LeetCode, like there are a lot of things, like 1500 questions and all. And I'd advise कि मतलब if तुम्हें इंटरव्यू पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से करना है तो LeetCode इज द बेस्ट थिंग, बिकॉज LeetCode के क्वेश्चंस काफी तुम्हें हर टॉपिक कवर हो जाएगा. एंड दे आर मोर लाइक कॉन्सेप्ट बेस्ड. लाइक तुम्हें उस पर्टिकुलर कॉन्सेप्ट का नॉलेज होना चाहिए, लाइक ट्रीज का नॉलेज होना चाहिए, या फिर ये पर्टिकुलर चीज कैसे करते हैं, ये पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम्स को कैसे अप्रोच करते हैं. सो LeetCode करके आई थिंक उससे काफी अच्छा आइडिया लग जाता है. सो आई एडवाइस कि LeetCode तो करते ही रहो, क्योंकि उसमें तुम्हें काफी अच्छे से तुम्हें आइडिया मिल जाएगा. क्योंकि LeetCode इज बेसिकली मेड ऑफ प्रीवियस ईयर्स क्वेश्चन जो पहले पूछे गए हैं. एंड गूगल का तो काफी क्वेश्चंस है जो कि मतलब गूगल के काफी क्वेश्चंस है, गूगल टैग क्वेश्चंस LeetCode पे हैं. तुम्हें उससे काफी अच्छा आइडिया मिल जाएगा कि किस तरह के क्वेश्चंस पूछ सकते हैं गूगल में. Like not the exact questions, but you'll get to know the difficulty level and the basic concepts which they ask. And apart from this, since LeetCode has requires a premium subscription for a lot of their problems, so like a lot of like 30-40% of their problems are logged. So उसके लिए मैं क्या करता था कि मैंने तो बहुत लेट लिया LeetCode सब्सक्रिप्शन, बट इनिशियली जब मैं प्रैक्टिस कर रहा था तब मैं क्या करता था कि इवन इफ अ क्वेश्चन इज लॉक्ड, देन यू कैन जस्ट सर्च द क्वेश्चन and its question number on Google, and you'll probably get a blog of some guy or so from that you can get an idea कि this was the question. And so basically the main point is कि
kind of you got the question without having the premium subscription through blogs or some other source.
Yeah, through blogs or something. So basically what I'm saying is कि जितने ज़्यादा questions हो सकते करो ताकि तुम्हें आइडिया लग जाए कि हाँ कैसे कैसे questions पूछते हैं. And apart from this, InterviewBit is also a good way. कि InterviewBit is very good for getting started. Like suppose तुमने अब तक like किसी भी इंटरव्यू पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से प्रिपरेशन किया नहीं है, तो जस्ट एक बार InterviewBit के सारे टॉपिक वाइज सब खत्म कर दो, तो उससे तुम्हें काफी अच्छा आइडिया मिल जाएगा. And then move on to other platforms like Codeforces, CodeChef, or even LeetCode. And competitions देते रहो. Competitions देना is very important for like doing for cracking those tests, like the first round, which is usually a test for various companies, be it on campus or off campus. So for that, competitions देना तो बहुत important है. तो competitions भी देते रहो, like regularly होते रहते competitions. And there is a very good list called CList.by, I think. So उसमें CList. Yeah, so like you can refer to that to know कि कोई competition आ रहा है कि नहीं, तो वो देते रहो. And yeah, so basically just be regular and like have a good knowledge of algorithms and data structures. And जितना ज़्यादा practice करोगे उतने तुम proficient होगे. So it's not कि it's never too late. Like वैसा होता है ना कि मैंने अपने first, second, third year में ज़्यादा किया नहीं था. I started mainly from my end of my third year. So which is like with respect to some of my other batchmates, which was quite late, but still like don't get demotivated कि हम वो लोग तो काफी एक साल से कर रहे हैं या 1.5 साल से कर रहे हैं. It's never too late. तुम चालू कर दो जब भी तुम्हें लग रहा है कि हाँ I should start. And अगर तुम लेट स्टार्ट कर रहे हो तो तुम्हें थोड़ा हो सकता है 110% देना पड़े compared to the other guys. So yeah, but I just say कि don't get demotivated बाकी लोग को देख के. अपना बस तुम अपने पे फोकस करो, अपना अच्छा नॉलेज पर जितना अच्छे से नॉलेज अपना बेस बना सकते हो, नॉलेज बेस उतना बनाने की कोशिश करो. And yeah, apart from this, like if you don't have a premium subscription for LeetCode, then there are and if you want कि मुझे Google के questions देखने हैं, suppose you are practicing for Google, then you need to Google के tagged questions हैं, तो वो for that you need a premium subscription. But what to do if you don't have it? So उसके लिए मैंने क्या किया था कि there are some like basically blogs and on or lists on GitHub जहाँ पे मुझे मिल गया था कि हाँ ये number of questions, like these all the questions are for Google or these were questions were asked in Google. So I used to refer to those lists for company specific questions. So I can share the list in the description of the video. So you can just go through that, and I think it will have the questions for all the companies which you might like want. Suppose तुम्हें किसी और का भी interview दे रहे हो, suppose Disha या फिर किसी Microsoft का दे रहे हो, तो उसके भी questions मिल जाएंगे तुम्हें.
Okay. So yeah, thanks a lot, Manat. Like this is a very descriptive answer, and like you told a lot of resources for the juniors, how they can prepare for that and how they can learn. And guys, we'll be listing all those resources in the description section. You can visit those and you can go to their links, and all those questions also that were asked in the interview with the Manat in different in the Google and Microsoft interviews, that also will be adding the description section. So thank you guys. Thank you, Manat, for interviewing with us. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you guys for making it till the end. In the coming video, we'll be discussing someone who recently bagged a full-time opportunity in consulting. So let me know in the comment section what are questions you want to ask from her and what would be your approach for this. So like, share and subscribe to IC2C for more such content. Thank you so much.